Hello everybody, how are we doing? Yes, how strange is it to see Brandon Ellis has uploaded the video to YouTube? I know, and I apologise it's took so long, but I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but my life has just been crazy, and it's not an excuse because I can't be bothered to upload. Like I said, I was doing this full time, and funny enough now I'm actually back working because of what's happened in the last 3 months. It's actually made me have to go back to work to provide. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but the first video is back. And just to let you know as well, maximum videos, I'll probably do 3 videos a week. Minimum is going to be 1 video a week. So again, I apologise if I've missed your comments, if you've missed me, if you've missed the tricks. I truly apologise. But we're back. So this trick, and by the way, before I talk about this trick, a bit of a different setting. I'm standing up now. I've got a table here, the pad. So yes, I know it all looks a little bit strange at the moment, but this is my office where I will be shooting all the videos. But anyway, enough rambling on. Let me show you how cool this trick is. I think I have taught this before, but I cannot find it anywhere on my channel. But this trick is awesome. It's super easy to do, and you're going to fool a lot of people. So all that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the effect. So it uses a pack of cards, and I'm using the red bicycle playing cards. I think I always use red bikes. I'm sure I do. And as well, what's going to happen is you're going to ask your spectator to take out any card or name any card they see. So obviously you might be thinking, oh, Brandon's just choosing that card. Trust me, the spectator can choose any card. So you say any card you see, just name. Let's just say, for example, the name for 7. Okay? You ask the spectator, do you want to keep the 7? Let's say they say no. Being an awkward spectator. So we'll change it. Let's say we want the 5 or let's say the 6 of clubs. It doesn't matter. They can truly choose any card. Okay? So whatever card they've chosen, so for example, it's the 6, you give the card to the spectator, or you can do this. You're going to deal 6 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which we have an 8. So their random selection generated a random card, which is an 8. Now we're going to generate another random card. So we have 8. So we're going to count 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My favorite card. So all these decisions has been made by your one selection. So if this was a king or a 10, this would be a completely different card. So would this. So all of this has happened around the selection. But what we're going to do, we're going to add the values of all these cards. We've got 8 plus 4 plus 6. My calculations, that is 18, which again is random. It's a random generated number. And before we started this, I said to you, you could truly pick any card, which they could. But there's a little thing what's a bit different, because on this 6 of clubs, this generates to 18, and this says 18. I know, crazy, right? But as well, what you'd ask your spectator to do is to pick up any card out of these 2. Well, let's say they pick up the 4. Well, it's my favourite card, so I am going to use the 4. But they could choose any card. And the crazy thing is, before we started, in my wallet, I've actually got one card, and it says 18. And the thing is, after all this shuffling procedure, it's still a perfect match. The 4 of hearts. So that is the trick, guys. Like I said, I love this. I think it's so fun to do. And the best thing about this, okay, this goes into your wallet. You don't have to do it this way. This is the way I do it. This goes into your wallet. The card goes here. We place the 18 somewhere in the middle, and I'm ready to go again. automatically you can do this trick again instantly. Boom, 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 every single time. This is why I love it. So, guys, grab your cards because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so here is the setup of the effect, guys. So just bear in mind, there is a little bit of a setup, but after you've done this setup, you will never have to do it again. Okay, so to start off with, you're going to take 26 random cards. Okay, just 26 random cards, shuffle them all up, and like you can see, you're going to write the number 18 on all of the cards. 18, 18, 18 on all of the cards. Okay, only on the 26 cards. So just take 26 cards out and you're going to write 18 on all of them 26 cards. When you've done that, you want to take like a key card. I use the Ace of Spades, or you could use a Joker. So that card, okay, I'm using the Ace of Spades, is going to go to the back of all these 26 cards. So now there's 27 cards, and the last card is the Ace of Spades. Okay? And as well, the last little setup is you're going to take Ace to King out in any suit. So Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to King. It doesn't matter about the suits. And also, I'm using the 4 of Hearts, okay? I think it can use any 4s, but we're going to be doing the 18 4s, but we'll get to that in just a second. So I'm using the 4 of Hearts, so whatever 4 you're going to use, place that to the top. So the setup from the top will be the 4 of Hearts, and then the Ace to King. These are just your random cards, what you're left with. They're going to go on top, and then followed by your Ace of Spades, and then all the 18 cards as well. So one more time for you guys, you have at the top of the deck just your force, mine's a 4 of Hearts, Ace to King in any suit, and then you're going to have a few cards left over, okay? So a few cards left over, they're going to go on top of the King. And then it's going to go my key card, the Ace of Spades, followed by your 26 18 cards. Okay, we've all got 18 on. So when the deck is set up, in my wallet, okay, I have this card. It's just a blue back card, what says I wrote 18 on the back, and the 4 of Hearts, which is going to be the force card as well. Okay, so that's going to go at the back, and this can go in your wallet, that can go in your card box. It's completely up to you. And when you've done that, you are ready to perform the trick. So let me show you how the effect works. Okay, so now here's a tutorial of the effect, guys. So remember, you've got your 26 cards of 18s, and then your little stack at the top from Ace to King, plus your 4 of Hearts on top. So I didn't do this in the performance, okay, but if you want to give the illusion that you're shuffling the cards, you want to reverse 14 cards to get into the trick. So at the moment, let me just show you, you're in this position, 4 and an Ace to King, okay? But when you do this reverse shuffle, it's going to reverse the order. So let me show you. So you speak to the spectator and you're going to shuffle off 14 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, I'm doing it slow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then these cards go back on top. Okay, so it gives you the illusion that you're shuffling the cards. I didn't do this. So now your setup would be this, with the 4 there as well. So you'd have 4, and then at the bottom, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to King. So your King will be at the top. So if you want to set it up that way instead, so let me just spread these out so you can see. If you want to set it up this way instead, so from the top, you start with the King, and then go to the 4. This is the way I did it in the performance. You can do the setup like so. So you don't have to do that shuffle. But if you do the shuffling technique where you just do singles and reverse the order, you'll be in this situation. So now you've got that, you tell the spectator to go ahead and point to any card. And the great thing is, because you've got that key card, mine's the Ace of Spades, they cannot go past the ace of spades. So they've got all these 26 cards to choose from. So I'm going to say go ahead and point to any card you wish. So let's say we choose the 10. And if you're worried about a bit of a funny spectator, if you go slow, okay, just go anytime you wish or name a card you see. You've got a long time till you get to that ace of spades, okay? So don't worry about that. So for example, let's say they choose the 6 of spades, okay? And don't forget all these cards, I've got 18 on them, so it doesn't matter if they change their mind. So the 6 of spades is here. I say, do you want to change your mind? Nope, you're happy with the mind you've got, haha. So what you're going to do is turn the cards face down, and you say, okay, so we've got a 6. We're going to deal 6 cards down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I say in the presentation, this generates a random card, which is an 8. So it doesn't matter. This will always add up to 14. Okay, it will always add up to 14. So 8 plus 6 is 14. So now, you say, look, we've got the 8 of diamonds. Now we're going to generate another random card. So we go 8, we go 9, 10, 11, sorry, 8. My apologies, what am I on about? We've got 8, so we're going to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea what I was thinking. I'm tired, guys. So we count out 8, and it's the 4 of hearts. So that's the 4 of hearts, what we know. So what you're going to do is say to the spectator, we're going to add the values. And I usually say as well, look, you chose a random card, which is a 6. We count 6 cards, we got an 8. We generated a random card. So with that 8, we generated another random card, which was the 4. Because technically it's true. But then I say, look, if that was a 9 or a 10, these two cards would be completely different. Which, that will always be the 4 of hearts, no matter what. So you see, we're going to add the values up, which is 18. And then from there, I go, this is crazy, because I actually chose a prediction. You chose any random card, and you chose the only one that had 18. And when I say that, I turn the cards around and spread. I don't spread too far to flash the other 18s. I say, you've got the 18, that's crazy, because that's the only card with the 18 on, and you could have changed your mind. Then what I do is I say to the spectator, I want you to go ahead and pick up a card. I will say pick up a card. No matter what, we're going to end with the 4 of hearts. So if I say to the spectator, and what I want you to do, we've got an amazing coincidence. We've got 18, they valued 18, but just pick up a card. This one, brilliant. You go straight into the trick. This is crazy. My prediction is 18, and it matches. Okay? If they don't pick this card, okay, I'll say, pick up a card, and if I see them going towards the 8 or whatever this card is, if I see the hand going that way, then I'll say this. So point to grab any card and place it somewhere in the middle or the bottom, doesn't matter. So we're left with one card. That's what I will do. So again, pick up a card, anyone. This one, right? Turn it over. We don't need that card. Something so simple like that. Because you can see where they're going to be grabbing. You don't have to do this part, okay? I do, but this is just an extra part I always use. So say, go ahead and grab a card. Turn it over. We're not going to use that card. So you could have pointed to anyone. If you chose the 4, we would have turned the 4 down. But you turned the 8. We turned the 8 down. We've left with the 4. And this is crazy. My prediction was an 18. And boom, the 4 of hearts. Hopefully that does make sense. So what I'm going to do is now show you how to set this back up. It's super easy. All you have to do is turn that 4 face down. Okay, turn that 4 face down, and these are your ace to 7. Okay, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know there would be a 7 there, but I would turn the 4 down. So whatever the 4 is, turn that down. Pick the pile with the 4 on and drop it onto the other small packet. Pick all these up and drop them on top. And then place that 18 somewhere near the bottom. And you are ready to do the trick again. So I'm going to run through it as a performance piece from this angle for the last time. Just so you can see a little. Okay, so the little recap again, guys, for you. I'm just going to go through the performance. You know the setup. So remember, we're in the ace to king position. And remember, you do shuffle the cards reverse until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and chuck these back on top. Okay? I'll say go ahead and point at any card you wish. Do you want the 7 or do you want to change your mind? It's completely up to you. You can have the 7 if you wish. Do you want to change? No, keep the 7. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is count 7 cards to generate another number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th card, which, wow, is a perfect pair. You must be a magician yourself. So we've got a 7. So what we're going to do is generate another random card from 7. So if this is another 7, it's gonna blow my mind. We know it's not. It's going to be a 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 4 of hearts. So if you think about this, from out of all this, you chose any random card. You chose the 7. And then we generated a random number. Okay? So we generated from 7, we dealt 7, and we got another 7. But if this was a 10, that would be a completely different card. Okay? And so with this one, but you stopped on the 7, you picked a 7, we counted 7 cards, we landed on a 7, and then we counted 7 cards, we landed on a 4. But if we generate these numbers and add all these numbers together, you will get the number 18, if my math is correct. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18. And like I said, you could have pointed to any card or named any card. But you actually named the only card with the number 18. How crazy is that? It's ridiculous. But you know what? We're going to go one step further. Just pick up any card and turn it face down. Okay? So if you actually pick this card and turn the 4 of hearts face down, would have been left with the 7 of clubs. But you turned the 7 of clubs face down. And before we even start, there's actually one card in my wallet. I made a prediction. And it's in fact 18. Not just that, it's also a perfect match. So that is it, guys. That was like another little performance from the behind view, over the shoulder view. Hopefully this makes sense. If you are struggling and you don't understand, let me know down in the comment section, because obviously I will try and help you as much as I can. And remember to set this back up. All you're going to do is, wherever that 4 is, turn it face down, pick that 4 of hearts pile and drop it on top of the other small pile. Pick all these up, drop these on top of the deck, and the 18 will go near the bottom, and you set up again to blow minds. And that, my friends, is the trick. Okay, so that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It feels amazing to be back. And I apologise that this video is probably going up quite late. So if you have watched it, thank you so much. It is much appreciated because, like I said, I haven't uploaded for such a long time. But we're back. We're finally back where I want to be. Back on YouTube. Back showing tricks for you guys. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's commented, liked the videos, or ever watched one of the videos. Honestly, it means the world to me. And I know I have loads of comments which I haven't replied to, so I am going to go through them. So I do apologise. Don't think that I've ignored you. Like I said, my life has been crazy. I'm not just saying my life's craziest. There's somebody going through probably 10 times worse than me. But it's how you deal with it, isn't it? But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling on. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. Also turn the notification bells on. And I'll see you next time.